Cheryl now wants to find out about her mother's side of the family, and she's back in Newcastle to see her mum, Joan.
My mother is very much a friend. I can confide in her about anything. It just feels a bit more mysterious on that side of the family. I never heard stories, I never heard tales. I think she had a lot of questions herself when I was growing up.
Hello.
Hello.
You all right?
Yeah.
Joan was born in Newcastle. Her parents were Joseph and Olga Callahan. Olga was born in 1932 and grew up with her twin sister, Renee. But Joan's always had questions about the rest of her mother's family.
Even with me, it was all hush-hush, it was.
Like there was something, like there was a hidden, like there was a secret or something.
Like, don't ask, you weren't allowed to ask questions or know anything. It was mind your own business and you should be seen and not heard.
You used to say that to us when we were little.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Well, I can't remember that one,
I'm
but
sure.
I'm sure I can't. I just remember my mum telling me once that she's got a big family. There's about 11 of them, but most of them are adopted.
11 of them?
11 on her side, but I never, ever met any of them, never seen any of them.
Do you not think that's weird?
I think it's very strange. I do have a couple of old photographs I can show you.
Right.
Maybe, hopefully, a lead somewhere. That's my mum and dad getting married. He's quite handsome, isn't he, my dad?
You look the double, yeah, Mum.
Really? Do you think?
Yeah, I do.
So this is Auntie Renee's wedding. So there's Auntie Renee, obviously, you can see my mum. And then this is my nana, your great nana.
Oh, God.
And she was called Edith Annie, which is...
Well, she looks happy on her daughter's wedding day.
Doesn't she? Yeah.
Wow.
What is very strange is I never knew the granddad, whether he had passed away or what happened, whether they divorced. I don't know what went on. Was never spoken of, so I would really be interested to find out who my granddad was. This is all I've got of the older photographs.
That's it?
And that's it.
That's it?
That.
So what am I...
That's it.
Well, the only thing I've really got to go off of is me nana and her sister's name. So do you know their maiden name?
The maiden name was Ridley.
Joan believes that her mother, Olga, came from a large family, but doesn't know anything more about them. Cheryl wants to get to the bottom of this, so she's ordered the marriage certificates for her grandmother and her grandmother's twin sister to find the name of her great-grandfather.
Okay, so here we've got certificate for me nana in 1954. Father's name and surname, Joseph Ridley, deceased. So Renee's marriage was in 52, and he was deceased by then. Joseph Wilson Ridley. So I'm gonna now see if I can find Joseph Wilson Ridley. There we go. Okay, so this is the 1911 census. Name and surname, Joseph Wilson Ridley, head of the family. Age, 29. So his occupation was a grocery warehouseman. Oh, so he worked at the co-op. Okay. Mary Ann Ridley. Wife. My mum said that her name was Edith Annie. So something's off here. Something's off here.
Cheryl's discovered that her great-grandfather was called Joseph Wilson Ridley. He lived in County Durham, not far from Newcastle. She's also found out that in 1911, he had a wife called Mary Ann, and they had 3 children together. Cheryl's not sure how her great-grandmother, Edith Annie, fits in. She's also found Joseph in Army Service records online.
Name, Ridley Joseph Wilson. Regiment, Durham, LI. Your service reckons from the 15th to the 12th, 1914. Place, France. So he must have gone to France.